Good morning. Today is on Monday, 29th of September, end of the month. And we can be able to see gold has been in a bullish trajectory for the last 1 month. But for this month has been a strong bullish than any other month. The last bullish momentum that we saw was in the month of March. Then from there, the other one we saw it was in the month of March 2024. This was on March 2025, but this one has been a very strong move on the upside on the monthly time frame. So in the monthly time frame, we are very bullish, very bullish. Weekly time frame the same, very bullish. Daily time frame, very bullish. So if you can look at that. So at the point that you are going to start aligning ourselves, let's start in the daily time frame. So we just need to wait. Let me delete all the drawings so that you can start afresh with the new ones because it's a new week. So we just need to mark our zones, the ones that we are waiting the market to come to retrace at, so that you can be able to see a pullback on the upside. That is a good zone. That zone is a zone to look at in case the market comes again. And this one, even though it might take time to that zone, it might take time to come and retest that zone. So those two zones are very, and we have another one here. Remember today we have hit an all-time high, a new all-time high. And then we go to the 4 hours time frame so that we can be able to align ourselves further. Still at this point we have a zone of interest. At this point we have it. A zone of interest, we have it there. Then we fine tune this one, lower the risk, as well as this we lower the risk. So as well as this we lower the risk to be lowered as much as possible, so that we can be able to place our orders with clarity. So we move to 1 hour time frame. Then we can be able to see something further. We can be able still to fine tune to this level. But at this level, you have two order blocks. We can be able to place them and we can be able to align ourselves with them. So the market might come to retrace the zone. So let's use the bullish engulfing. This is the pattern the market will come to retrace this one. It is a bullish engulfing, even though it was retraced in the 1 hour. It was done a retracement on the 1 hour, so we might wait for it to come and retest, or the market to come and to this level, because this level is the one that is fresh, not retested. But for the 1 hour, it is already retested. If we go on the 15 minutes time frame, we can be able to see a retracement was done and was properly done. You can be able to see the market went up but retraced to the zone later and moved up. So for now, this is not a valid setup. The only position that we might have some assurance is this fair value gap. This fair value gap at this point, we might expect the market maybe to go up. It might come and retrace to the zone and go on the upside. But if it fails to respect the zone, expect it to come to this point up to here. then it moves up. So the market might move that way. So, but probably here there was a break of some market structure. So this is a good valid opportunity to enter because this one was retested. So the fresh one is this one. Remember, it's in 15 minutes time frame. So these are not long-term positions. These are just short-term positions, and this makes it a very high probability setup. So you have to wait the market to come at least to the middle of this candlestick for you to be able to place a buy. Yeah, very well. And now it's moving on the upside. Actually, it is on 3809. 3809. It is moving on the upside. So for me, I was able to. For me, I was able to secure some. Then from there, that's the only way that you are looking for the gold because today we don't have much fundamentals. We just have a speed, but it's not high impact. It's a moderate impact. If you can be able to look at the high impact news, we don't have for today. Today we are not looking on fundamentals. We are looking just on technicals because the ones that are there will not affect the market much. So, but this week is a busy week because we shall be having tomorrow, that is on Tuesday, we shall be having George's job opening. So that one is still a crew that will assist us somewhere. Then on Wednesday, we shall be having ADP non-farm employment changes and SIM manufacturing PMI. So these data, they are very, very important in terms of that will be used on Friday. Then we have the unemployment claims that will happen on Thursday. So then Friday, it's the final day that we shall be having the non-farm payrolls, NFP. So the three data of NFP, we shall be waiting the move to be very, very huge. On that day, we shall be expecting the average hourly rate to remain the same. Still, we shall be waiting the unemployment rates to remain the same. But we shall be expecting an increment in the non-farm employment. So if the figure comes greater than the forecast, we shall be having crazy sell, and that is my projection because actual greater than the forecast is good for the currency. So that means the figure that will be greater than this will be very, very huge movement. So many pips of the market will move. This is always a serious data in the market for those that understand the forex market. The data that will be released exact 3:30 p.m. Kenyan time or 8:30 United States time. So let's align ourselves for this one. This is a very, very huge and profitable data. I'm looking for sales, and maybe the figure might be bigger because the reason why I'm looking for sell on gold is because the interest rate were lowered, assisting the companies to be able to hire more laborers or more laborers. So I'm expecting high number of jobs or people to be paid. So payrolls, remember, payrolls are just so the payments of workers. So remember that those people that are working, their payrolls will be being released on Friday. Therefore, we shall be expecting a higher number compared to last month. So last month there was not much a higher number. Actually, it was 22K. But for this one, we might expect 51 and above. Okay, so that means so many people have been employed. So therefore, there is an increment of the number that we shall or the number that are using the dollar, therefore strengthening the economy. So we shall be expecting a strong dollar and expecting a weak gold. So we might be expecting the gold to move on the downside. On Friday, we should be expecting the gold to move on the downside. So probably Friday will be the day that you should be waiting for more bearish trajectory for this currency. So that's all for today. We don't have much on gold. We don't have much. Maybe if we look at on the DXY, we can be able to see a different figure on the DXY. On the DXY, let's have a look on it so that you can be able to know which direction is gold heading today, so that you can be able to fine tune yourself with it. So in terms of the DXY, let's see. Let's see. So the DXY has was on a bullish trajectory for the last week, and for today we are expecting a very bearish DXY, and we might expect it to come to this zone. We might expect it to come to this zone. So that you can be able to have some buying opportunities on it, or we can wait it might also come to this zone. If it fails on that, we might expect it to come this way to that zone. Then we might expect it to see some buying opportunities. If it fails, we can see it going on the downside. We don't have another zone that we are looking below that. We might expect it to go lower than that, maybe possibly for some few days, or so we might expect it to move at least more lower. We might expect it to go more lower, so more than this. We don't have another zone. If it breaks below this one, we might expect to see a strong sell. But for me, for this week, in terms of the DXY, we might be bearish then bullish, because for me, I'm looking for a sell or for a buy on this asset. Maybe Friday. Friday, we will be looking for a sell opportunity. So that's all what I'm looking at for the DXY. So thank you, and remember to like the video, to share, and also comment, so that you can be able to improve at the point that we are not perfect. So thank you and have a wonderful day.